Hello you guys, and welcome to our channel. Today is actually Monday, and I actually went on and pulled 3 cards for you guys for the direction that Spirit wants you to go in for this week. It's a lot going on. The energies are really strong. I'm feeling like my head is about to explode sometime. So I feel Spirit all around me and steady giving me messages and downloads and asking, can I take this energy, because this energy is kind of strong. And I know sometime in the past the energy is giving me like neck aches and headaches and stuff like that, but I'm taking it better now. I'm doing a little bit better. So yes, but this is your reading for the week, and it's kind of not really wild, because of course, as we already know, Spirit is always talking to us. So I did a reading earlier for someone, and the first card that pulled up, and I shuffled the deck pretty well, the first card that came up was the card, which is a card that I came up for you guys in this reading, was the card that came up for this person. And so I'm going to show you the card. It's the Solitude card. Move my hand so you can see it. Solitude. You need to go inward. Spirit is telling you need to go inward. You need to meditate. You need to go to that place where you're one with Source, where you're one with God. You need to do this for your spiritual growth. You need to do this for your growth in general. You need to do this so you can love yourself more. I'm learning how to re-love myself again. I'm sorry, I have the incense so you can see the smoke. But yes, I'm learning how to re-love myself again. And I gained some weight. And so I'm dealing with that because I have issues with my weight. And so I'm learning how to deal with re-loving myself again and, loving the body that I'm in, even though I have gained some weight. And so I'm working on myself as well. So Spirit is telling us we need to take that time. You just don't understand, like, when you take the time to meditate or take the time to go inwards, it's so much information that's available that Source has. I mean, it's unlimited information that we can get unlimited. It's better than Google. You think Google is at your fingertips. This is directly inside of your head, so in your subconscious. And so but yes, so just take time out for yourself and do what you need to do to become one with Source, and you can start manifesting the life that you want. And I know this, and I trust and believe this, because that's what I'm working on. I'm working on the law of attraction. I've been working on the law of attraction stuff for a little while now. I've manifested some things in my life and some things I haven't, and I know it's just a matter of me just getting to that point where I need to get these limited beliefs out of my head. And that's another thing that keeps us stuck, is these limited beliefs that we have. And so, once we become one with Source and we're in that space, and we can keep that frequency of being in that space, of that solitude space, that peace space with Source, then we can manifest whatever we want pretty quickly too. And so but yes, so God is telling you, Source is telling you, whatever you want to call the universe, whatever you want to call Spirit, creator, whatever you want to call it, it's telling you to take time out for yourself. And I'm having to do that as well, because I'm having a lot going on around me in general. And so I have to make sure I keep my inner peace so I won't lose it. So of course I'm trying to keep my inner peace by finding solitude. I'm out here in nature too, as you all can see. I love being in nature. Been out here all day. I have to get me a lounge chair because I love going to sleep out here. I was asleep out here earlier in my car, actually, with the windows down. So I know it's off topic, but I'm just telling you, just do that. Whatever it takes to make you feel good. If laying down outside, taking a nap outside is finding your inner peace, solitude, getting adjusted with Source, get into the vortex. If that's it, do it. Whatever it is you have to do it. So this card was the first card that was for the other person reading I did today too. So it's just telling you how Source is just telling you, like, the energies is matching up for this week. We have the full moon, and it's telling you to take that time out. This is the month of manifesting. This is May. This is the 5th month. So if you want to do that, you have to align yourself with Source energy. And Source is telling you that. Take the time out. If you don't take the time out to do your internal work, then you won't get the rewards that Source has for you. Because Source, I don't look at God as a he or a she. It's just an unlimited amount of abundant love and energy. So yes. So yeah, anyway, that was your first card. So the second card is that, and actually 9, the number 9 is at the top of this card, and as you can see, and 9 mean completion. And once you are one with Source, you feel complete. It's nothing that, when you go to that space, when you're in meditation, you feel complete. It's nothing on your mind, nothing that you want, nothing. I don't care if you're the brokest person in the world or whatever else, you know that you are complete. And so once you find that solitude and you stay in that place and you stay in that frequency, you will be complete. And once you feel that you're complete, before you even have the things that you get to really be complete, then you will call those things until you will manifest those things into your reality. So yes, so that's what Source is telling you with that card. The second card, so this reading just goes, hand in hand, because the third card is coming up next, of course. And this right here is material and spiritual prosperity, as you can see. And if you do the work, spiritual work, if you do the work of going inward, aligning with God, aligning with Source, meditating, praying, doing all those things, then this is what you're going to get. You're going to get material and spiritual prosperity. It's nothing like having prosperity. And because we're spiritual beings, people that are on their spiritual paths, I see some people say that we don't need to have a lot of stuff. Bull crap. We're not put here to suffer. We're not put here to do that. We're suffering because of the decisions that we make, the things that we manifest into our own reality. So God is telling you that, you don't have to suffer. You just need to do the work as far as being in solitude, going to yourself, meditating, talking to Source, and you will get the things that you need. And, you have to make sure you ask Source that you are aligned enough so you can know when the opportunities are there. Because you could be passing out so many different opportunities and don't even realize it. And I know I've done that a lot myself. And sometimes, my spirit guides will tell me something, and I'm like trying to understand what they're saying. And then like 2 seconds later, something happened. I'm looking like I was on kind of like on the right page of what they were saying. And then I'm like, well, is that right? It happened. And I'm like, dang, that's what you were trying to tell me. You tried to tell me before, but I didn't listen really. So yes, so listen to your intuition, and also have faith in your guides. Your guides are guiding you. And that's why I don't live in this place of fear. But as of right now, we have these old energies that are coming up. So I have been dealing with some fear things. But that's just normal. On this journey, I have learned that I'm studying going back and reliving things that I've relived as far as fear energy and different kind of things like that in general. Even my issue with food, I'm reliving that. I'm going through that. So it's just a journey, and don't beat yourself up. If you end up, taking some steps back, don't worry. You can always move forward. But if you find that solitude and go in that place where you're one with Source and you're in the vortex, you're going to have the material and spiritual prosperity that you want. I mean, and a lot of us, this is our calling. Our calling is to do spiritual work. Our calling is to be a medium, or to be a psychic, or to be a spiritual coach, or to be whatever in the realm of spirituality. And don't feel like, because a lot of people are doing it, that it's not enough room for you. It is, because your message, Source is not going to always give you the same information. So whoever you were meant to touch, it was meant for you to do it, not someone else. You could have someone right beside you. Don't compare yourself to other people, because I'm learning to stop doing that too. I used to compare myself to other mediums and other psychics, and like, I'm not there yet, and this and that. Don't do that. Just try to be better than you were yesterday. Try to be better than the old you. Don't try to compare yourself to anyone else, because you're not them. They have their own unique gifts. They do things differently. You have yours. And so yes, but what you want is in line. This right here is the week that's showing you. This week right here is guiding you and telling you that if you take the time out, I need for you to take out spiritually. I mean, inside yourself, and go into that place of solitude. Then you know what? You're in line to get the things that you need. Source is telling you, I'm going to give you all the unlimited supply of abundance that you need to do what you need to do. Because when you have the material things and the spiritual knowledge or whatever, you can do your journey's work, of course. So Source is telling you, do the work, and I have you. I got you. Just trust and believe Source has you. So this is what Source is telling you, that it has you. He, she, whatever you want to relate it to, has you. Trust and believe that. And so, so it's a number 6. Let me see what 6 means in the book, because I sometimes forget what some of the numbers mean. So let me see what 6 means. Harmony, appreciation, self-sacrifice, loyalty, and responsibility. And that's what 6 means. So we already went with 9 9 pretty much mean completion, ending, accomplishment, transition, understanding, and service. So and you will be of service to someone, of course, once you start to find that solitude with the first card. So that was card number 2. The last card is right here, and it's movement, choices, and decisions. So you have 3 doors. You see this right here? You actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This card is showing 5 doors. So you have some choices to make. You have choices to make, and you can either stay stuck, But this card is telling you to move. You have movement, choices, and decisions. So you're going to have to be moving, keeping up with everything, and you're going to have choices to make, and you have decisions to make. And so if you want to be where you want to be in card number 2 with the spiritual and material prosperity, then it's time to get on the road. It's time for it. It's time for it. There's no more sitting back trying to let things come to you. It's not going to come to you. You have to actually materialize this stuff into your life yourself. You are the creator. God is in you. You are source energy. Source energy runs through you, throughout you, around you, everywhere source energy is. So therefore, we create our own realities. And so, yes, it's time for you to move. It's not time to be sitting on the couch anymore. This is a month of getting things together. I'm sorry, my tongue getting a little tired for some reason. This is the time to get things together and move in the direction that you want to move in. If you want this year, because I've already said this year is going to be my year. This year is going to be our year. Even though my twin is not physically here with me, he's here with me spiritually. He's here with me now. He helps me do readings and stuff like this. Even though he's not physically here to enjoy the things or whatever, he's still spiritually enjoying the things. So therefore, this is going to be our year. We're gonna manifest the things that we want into my reality, and so I can be able to help the people that I need and love, and that he loves. And this is just it. This is the year. And so I'm excited about this year. I've never been more excited about anything in my life. And so yeah. And I know sometimes I get a little lazy myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up and act like I do the work all the time, because I don't. Sometimes you feel like you just need to take a break from the spiritual realm, but I never really truly take a break, because sometimes when I'm watching TV, spirit is telling me, someone watching TV, oh, watch this show, there's something in this show for you to watch. Watch the show, there's something in there for me to watch. So yes, so spirit talks to us all the time in different kind of ways. You just have to pick up on it. But you have choices to make. So you can move in the direction you need to move in. Because either you're going to stay stuck, you're not going to be doing anything, because it's not like sources is going to say, here it is, Gabrielle, here it is, whoever, I'm going to do all the work for you. I'm just giving it to you. I'm just going to do all the work for you. You don't have to do anything. No, you don't have to really work hard physically. As when we think is you have to work hard to get what you want, you really don't. You have to work smart. But you have to work hard mentally and spiritually to get what you want. And especially if your calling is being, some kind of spiritual teacher, some kind of spiritual healer, psychic medium, whatever your calling is to be spiritually, or whatever your calling is to be. We have to do the work. And the work does not always mean physical labor. It means inward, going in, taking time out to yourself. Get off the phone. Put your phone down. And I know I have a real bad issue with having my phone all the time, but I do sometimes put my phone down, of course, so I can, because when you're aligned with source energy, you can't have your phone in your hand, of course. So you need to go there. Take time out. So this is your reading for the week. So we're going to go over the cards again. You find the solitude. Oh yeah, let me go back to this card. This right here has a number 2 on there. That means duality. And let me see what else 2 means. 2 means more than that, but let me just see what else it means. Sometimes the numbers, I don't really remember all of them. And it's crazy about this deck too. It's really amazing it's just amazing to me how Spirit just aligns up everything, because this deck, it hasn't failed yet. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to always be like that, but just the reasons I've been needing to do. This right here is supposed to be the main card anyway, the black cards are. Every time I do a reading with this deck, I pull a black card first. It has not failed yet. And I know it's probably not going to always be like that, but it might. I'm not sure. But that's how it's been. And that's been the card that's been leading the way for the rest of the cards. So yes. So let me see what... These mosquitoes out here biting as well. 2 means balance, duality, partnership, choices, opposition, reflection, and diversity. So, of course, you're going to have opposition. You're going to have the ego telling you, no, I don't feel like doing this. I just want to just do me. It's what your ego is going to tell you. It's what your ego is going to tell you. But your spirit is going to say, no, Gabrielle, or no, whoever, you need to be doing this. And so you need to listen to your spirit, because your ego didn't really have... Your ego is pretty much there for survival, like survival of the fittest kind of mode. It serves some purpose, of course. I can't deny our human aspect, because we're here to live this human, experience and go through things and learn. But we are spiritual beings first, and we need to remember that, because we always think that we're humans first and then we have a spirit. No, we're spiritual beings first that's living a human experience. And so therefore, we need to think more like our true essence, our spirit. Of course, we're going to think humanly as well, but we think too humanly. We need to think as a spirit as well. So we need to get in contact with our higher self. Do meditations to contact your higher self so you can become one. Like, my higher self doesn't really play. She doesn't bullshit. So I'm just gonna put it like that. And so she gets in my case. I'm not gonna lie. And so yes. So this card is partnership, choices, opposition, reflection, diversity, duality, balance. So that's what 2 means. So we're gonna go back over the cards so you can get the review of everything. Solitude. What do you need to do with solitude? What is it that you need to be doing? Meditating, praying, going inwards, aligning with source, aligning with God. That's what you need to be doing first and foremost. Before you can get anything else, you need to do this first. My tongue is getting tired a lot for some reason. I don't know why. Yes, excuse me. Second, if you do the work, you do this, your reward will be unlimited. Your reward will be material and spiritual prosperity. That's it. That's card number 2. So if you do the work, you get this. And card number 3, you're going to have choices to make. You're either going to stay stuck doing the same mundane things, or you're going to move on spiritually. You're going to move on. You're going to answer your calling. You're going to do what you need to do to get aligned, to do what we're put here to do. We're light workers. God put us here. Source put us here for a reason. It's a lot going on in the world. A lot of bad stuff going on. But don't think about the bad stuff. I actually did a post this week on Facebook. And I posted some things about what's going on in the news. I usually try to stay away from the news. There's so much negativity, of course. But I did it for a reason. And I said on there, for this, I want you to do this too. Try this too. Also, try to unplug from the TV a lot. You know, I watch TV, some of my shows sometimes, but I don't stay plugged on the TV all the time like I used to. Nowhere near like I used to at all. But do this. I know some people love watching the news. They say they got to keep updated. I don't really watch the news. I scan through it sometimes, hear something, this and that, because I can't, because it really messes up my inner peace. So I don't like watching news like that. But if you do, for everything that you see negative, in the news, go online, watch 3 more videos that are happy videos, that are funny videos. Something to raise your vibration of what you just watched with all that negativity. If it takes more than 3, but at least 3. Because that negative energy is heavy. And, you know, lighter energy is more dense. It's not as dense. So it's lighter. So if you feel that you're watching stuff that has too much negativity in it, stop watching it. And if you just can't pull yourself away from it, whatever you watch negative, watch 3 more things positive. Something that makes you laugh. Something that makes you cry tears of joy. Something that's about love. Something about romance or whatever else. And for every negative thought that you have, think 3 more positive thoughts. So if you think, okay, say for example, if I think, oh, Gabrielle, dang, you're fat. You're getting fat. Okay, well, let me think 3 more positive thoughts. Gabrielle, your hair is growing. Your hair is beautiful. That's 1. Well, that can be 2, but I'm just saying. So I'm saying something about my hair. Gabrielle, you know, I love the butt that I have now. Even though I gained some weight, I love the butt that I have now. That's another one, you know. And so, you know, Gabrielle, I love that I'm not physically in bed ill anymore like I used to be. I still have health problems, of course, but, you know, the more positive I am, the more I'm able to lift my vibrations, and I feel even better. Even though I might be feeling pain, like I'm feeling pain now, I'm still in such a better mindset, that it doesn't bother me like it would. I would just be in the bed, just drained, you know. But yeah, but I still can do some of the things I want to do. But still, I'm not going to always be this way. I'm not claiming that. But that's just an example of saying that whatever you think of negative about yourself, or think negative, think 3 more positive things. Do this every day. Make this a chore. For whatever you think about negative, 3 more positive thoughts. Make that a chore. And one more thing too. I think this really helped me a lot when I did it, and I think you will enjoy it too. I think I said it on one of my episodes before, I'm not sure. But if I didn't, do this too, because we're trying to get you to raise your frequency, because how we're going to change the world with everything going on, all the bad stuff going on, is the collective consciousness. And if we are raising our vibrations, the collective consciousness is, we are getting rid of all of the negative things that's inside of this consciousness. And so yes, so we can do that. We don't have to physically go out and do something. We're spiritual bodies first. We're spiritual beings first. So think and believe that and know that first of all. And we can do whatever we need to do spiritually to do the work to help heal the planet, to help heal Mother Nature, to help heal the people, to help heal people in their egos, you know. And it's like a domino effect. When you become more positive, you kind of rub off on other people around you. And so yeah, but this is what I want you to do. It was a video that I watched actually a few months ago, and I did this, and it was wonderful. And I want you to do this because I think you'll have results from it, because I really did. I know you will if you do it and stay faithful to it, because you're just going to start picking up on the little things. For 30 days, I want you to write down, get a journal for 30 days. I want you to write down 30 things every day that you love. So, for example, it's going to seem in 30 different things, not everything that's alike, different things. So, say for example, today is Monday. Give you an example. Okay, I love the color of the trees. The trees are so vibrant and beautiful. I love my hair. It can be the simplest things. I love the beetle I just saw. The caterpillar. Whatever it is, 30 different things every day. Within your day, examine that day. Stay in the now, examine the day, and write down at the end of the day, or whenever you do it, whenever you see, if you can't remember to do it at the end of the day, just write it down throughout the day as you go. But write down, because I did it at the end of the day, write down 30 things that you loved about today. 30 things that you loved, that you saw, that you did, who you were with. 30 things that you loved. Nothing negative. We're not doing anything negative, because we already have all these negative thoughts inside of us already. And we're trying to erase that. We're trying to get rid of that. So we don't want to think about, oh, no, nothing negative. 30 things differently every day for 30 days. That's your challenge. And tell me, how did it change you? You're going to feel so much better, I'm telling you. Your vibration is going to be lifted more. Your frequency is going to be higher. You're going to feel some more inner peace. And if you do this faithfully every day, I promise you, it worked for me. I just don't see it not working for anyone. Because you're changing your mind. You're being more in that positive vibration, that positive setting. So yes, so do that for 30 days. Leave me a message at the end of this video, after you do your 30-day little program. And also, for every negative thing that you have to say, 3 more positive things to counteract that. So do that. But this right here was your card reading for the week. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will be back with another card reading next week sometime. And I'm trying to figure out how to put this guided meditation, the first guided meditation we did, online. Because I did it on this app and I haven't been able to transfer it. So I'm going to try to figure that out hopefully soon. Because I promised that last week, but I hadn't been able to do it. And so yes. And so we're probably going to do another video this week. I'm not sure on what topic. But if it's a topic you want me to hit on, leave a message. I will actually leave the email address at the end of this link, so you can email me. If you don't want to leave it in the comments, you can leave it in the comments. And just let me know if it's what topic you want me to hit on. This is a spiritual twin flame channel, so we can talk about spiritual things, twin flames, subjects, whatever you want to talk about. But yes, so we hope you guys have a wonderful day, and peace and love. Goodbye.